Yo, how you doing? Right, it is definitely winter or autumn, whatever. Hat is on. It is hammering it down at the minute. So we are still at the garden project. This is us finishing up now. We've got soaked. Jack is definitely wetter than me because I obviously just sit in the van all day and just talk. So we have now just going to start all the testing procedure now. So we've got the spike lights. There was a massive pain in the arse with that, where we'd ordered them and they'd ordered the wrong ones. Not me, just saying, Ross, this was your fault, not mine. So they'd ordered the wrong ones, so that was annoying. So like I said, it's hammering it down. There's no two ways about it. It is really tipping it down now. So we're going to get on with all the testing, so we can get this job wrapped up, because we weren't supposed to be here today. So, you know, such is life, isn't it? So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Like I say, I'm really trying my hardest to get to 10,000 subs by Crimbo, and yeah, trying my best. So if you are already a subscriber, I genuinely, it really does mean a lot to me. It's one of those things where it's very humbling. If you look back on the very start of where it's all come from to where I am now, and the reasons behind why I got into YouTube, yeah, obviously you'll understand. I'll make no bones about it. So yeah, so trying to push on with all that. So in here we have got all the boards sorted, so I've now got to go through. I've tested all the stuff in here. It's just my outgoing supplies now for all this lighting and stuff. So I've just got to do my R1, R2s and IRs and everything on the circuits that I've got, and then it's setting up the kinetic switching, which is what I'm going to get on with. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, we're going to go get some gel out the van, just so we can do our nails, because we're looking a bit ropey. No, the weatherproof gel, we're going to go get that out so we can get all these boxes gelled up before, and then we can bury all the cables up to it. So that's what we're doing. So just to recap in here, so this is the separate little board. Sorry it's dark, this battery is going flat. So it's a separate little board gone on there. We've got an RCBO controlling the armoured going out to the summer house, and there is also a MCB ready for there is a greenhouse that's going to be going on, which is what that one is there. It's all wrapped up, ready to go. So that is that bit, and then we've put the secondary board, so it'll actually be the third consumer unit and distribution board in the shed, and then technically there'll be a fourth when the greenhouse goes on. We don't know when that is yet, it's not been ordered, so just wanted to run that through with you. So now we're going to get on with the testing. We'll go and get that gel out the van. In fact, I'm going to show you. Might as well come with me, ain't you? Keep me company. So, but this is going. New video coming soon. Oh, look how tidy that is. Yeah. I bet so many other people's vans are like this at all times. So the gel is what we're using. It's just gel jointing stuff. I've got 2 lots of it, but it does go quite a long way, so I'll see if I can get away with using the rest of that on there. But yeah, this is going. It's going to be my soon-to-be old van, and by the time this goes up, people might know what I've got. But there's some really cool stuff going on with that one. So we're going to go and set these up next to Jack so we can do it all in one go. So Jack, bless him, he's been a bit of a trooper on all these. It's been really horrible weather, so it's been hard going, to be honest. So this in here, this gel is basically a 2-part mix, so all over the hands, and you basically do, from my memory, it's like a 50-50 mix. That's basically the gist of it. Pour that in, stir it round, mix it up good and proper, stick it in the whisker boxes, and it creates a weatherproof seal. I mean, they're already weatherproof anyway, but just gives that added protection. What's the sound there? I think it's IP67, I think, on those whisker boxes, Jack. Oh, got a bit of crack action. I think they're IP67, the boxes anyway, but it just gives a bit of added protection. Right, so we're just going to rattle through all the testing now. So because I've got the lighting circuits, essentially the radial, I just need to know where the last ones are, which is, because obviously if I've got all my continuity all the way through, it means that they're all a good connection all the way. So my last ones on those two outgoing supplies there is one in the corner, which is actually over there, which is on the spike light, and then the other one is the post, the wall light over there. So that's the two areas I need to go to. So I've just tested out the post socket on there, because that's on its own little radial. So that's R1 R2 is 0.27, insulation resistance 999, so we're bang on with that, so that's all good to go. So I'm just going to go through this now. I'm going to run over to the boxes over there. Tell you what, I'll take you out in the rain, why not? So before Jack gels them all, hold on. Right, please hold. I'll try and sort this all out. Oh, it's wet and horrible. Ugh. Hold on. Right, so we've just done. I just had a bit of a blind panic. When I initially put my test lead on as R1 R2, it was coming back at like 22 ohms. And you know, when you come to the end of the job, you think, bloody hell, what's going on? So start working my way back, and what it was stupidly, because I've got so much going on, is where they come through all the kinetic receivers, it's that's given me my interference. So once I've took them out of there and done my R1 R2, I've now got the result which I was expecting of 0.91, which is about right for the length of run that we've got. So I'm happy with that now, so panic over. So yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. So we're just going to get on with the IR test, and then Jack can then gel these ones up. I've just got, like I say, the light that's over there that Jack's fitted on the wall. That's my other point, so I'm just going to go over to there now. So what Jack's doing now is he's getting it all prepared for the gel. Like I say, it's a 50-50 mix on there. So Jack is getting all the Wagos down as low as they can, and then what he's going to do is then fill that up until it can basically, so it's sort of level ground, like he's just moved that there, you see. So he's going to fill it all up until it's all the connectors are all completely submerged. I mean, like you see that one there, see that's popped up, so Jack's already on it. So what he's going to do is just going to try and manipulate that now to stay underneath. You can drill another hole in the side and then have them standing up, but to be perfectly honest, I don't really want to induce any more holes in it. And I know you can get like the bungs and stuff like that, but I haven't got any. There, I said it, I was honest. So what we'll do is Jack's going to manipulate that now and have that all, so it's like I say, so it stays submerged basically. And I don't think the curing time is actually too long anyway on there. Not that he's going to be standing there holding it. Let's see if I can find out what it is. Cures in 10 minutes, look. So if you can see that, it's been kicking about in the van for a bit. Cures in 10 minutes at 20 degrees. Now it's not 20 degrees at the minute, it's more like about 10, I'd say, at the minute. So it's going to take a bit longer, so you just got to bear that in mind. Now the result for that one over there was 1.78 because it's a longer run, so it's going to be a higher result, so that is fine. So we just obviously, because it's on that one circuit, which is that one there, you record your highest result, so which is what we've done. So I'll just set you up on there. So we've entered all that up now, so now we're going to get our ZS values for this room in here, well, this distribution board, because then I can work off that then, you see. So hopefully you can see enough of it there. What about, this is annoying, I've mentioned this in another video, if you know, with all the leads when they get all tangled like that, oh, it drives me mad, absolutely mental. So my ZE, sorry, for here. It's been wet and miserable, this has. Really is. So, got my ZE now. The ZE at this bore is 0.34. Essentially is, put that back in now. So once all that gel's gone off, I can then energise that circuit and start pairing up all these lights. Because I don't think it'd be that much of a good idea to do that now. So what we'll do, we'll torx all these up, get all these torxed up, set up. We'll get all the labels made, because we'll get all that sorted, and then I'll leave that cover off until the very last. We'll get it all labelled up, paired up, sorry, with our kinetic switching. And then that's pretty much the job at this point here. I'm going to put the lamps back in, which we'll do that now. And yeah, and then I'll just give you a little run through of everything when it's all finished. So, but yeah, like I say, it's I have really enjoyed this job. It's just that the weather's been a bit naff. So here we are, this is the end of the job. So it started out as, can we have some additional lights and supply for a patio heater. I've already got power in the shed, not a problem, should be fine. Checked it out, not good enough. The previous installer, bad job, not a good one. Wasn't even sufficient for what they've already got in that summer house. So it's took a long time, a lot of planning. So we've gone through it all, found out exactly what they're going to need. What do they want? You know, let's make sure, let's do the design properly. So this is what we've done. So that's what we've achieved now. So we've split the mains because we gave them the option. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Gave them the option of changing the original consumer unit, and didn't really want to get involved at this stage. So we've split the mains. We've put on another little board here. We've put provisions in ready for their summer house, greenhouse. So we've gone up in armoured, ran it up through above the loft, above my head, and all the way around the perimeter. So here we've got spike lights, and we've got our wall lights and post lights. So we wanted to break it up a little bit because the clients don't want it to be so blaring away in their face. They don't want that. They want to be able to subtly control it. So I've given the option of kinetic switching, which allows them to also control it from the house, because that's, let's face it, when they're going to come out, that's when they want it on. So they don't want to be faffing about with loads of other stuff, with timers and all the rest of it, keep having to alter it. So we did this. Now we had another conversation about, they heard somebody basically the other night, and they looked out the window and they saw someone running down the street. So I've then said, well, why don't we upgrade and get a Wi-Fi unit, which is what they've got. So then if they hear something in the evening, they can pick up their phone, turn all the lights on in the garden, and if anybody was in here, God forbid anybody was actually in here, then it all light up. So that's basically what we did. We thought we'd go through that. So it's just about giving the clients the options, isn't it? Just letting them know what possibilities there are out there. So we reran all the cabling, as you've seen, and we've put it in a nice little consumer unit from Consumer Unit World, a little fuse box board. So we tested out the original stuff that was already in here, found out that was the wiring itself is okay, so we just needed to modify it slightly, and then we've put our kinetic modules actually in there, and then that's allowed me to then carry on and do the rest of it. So got all the lights as they were in here. So yeah, so I'll just go through. So what we've got now, we've got the 2 wall lights on. So there's one there and one there. It just gives a nice little wash up the wall. I'm gutted that it's not actually dark at the minute, but I'll try and get some photos so I can put them up here somewhere. I'll try and get the client to send them. So we've also got our lights that come on at the same time on the actual summer house, and also behind me we've got this little post light and the bollard over here. So with that bollard, so you might be wondering how the hell have we done that. So all you need to do is I've made a little frame, okay? So I made a little box frame and made a concrete slab. The key is not to go too high with that concrete slab, because now they're going to put a load of mulch and bark and things like that down all on all the flower beds basically, and they're going to lose all that, so you're not going to see it. Now if that was raised up any higher, you're going to see it. No matter what you do, it's always going to be there, and that's not what we want. We don't want that. So then that is that switched on from there, so that just gives you that little section, and then from that point there we turn those off. So then we've got our spike lights, so various positions round the garden. We've got our little spike lights in, and again controlled via our kinetic switching. So these have got a flex on them, which Jack's just buried for now, because these positions can now be moved anywhere in the vicinity of where they want to highlight certain areas. So like for this one, for example, it's just going to highlight that tree, and I'm looking forward to seeing the end results this evening when I get the pictures sent through. So they are going to be more for your mood lighting. That is kind of what they wanted to achieve here, and I hope that I've got it right for them, because like I say, it's been absolutely months and months and months ago when I did this, and I actually set them up with one of these spike lights as a dummy, just so they could move it around the garden to find out what they want. So we've got a spike light here, just to put it in context. So there's one here, one over there, one highlighting that tree, and then there's one cheeky little number right in that corner. So that's going to light that little alcove up lovely. So I think that's enough, but also, you know, it's flexible, isn't it? We can always add on more if need be. I mean, I'm not sure entirely whether with these wall lights whether there's going to be another one go down that end at some stage, but you know, we can always add on to it now, can't we? So like I say, I hope you've liked the video. Like I said earlier on, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs before Christmas. That would be absolutely a dream for me. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you have, and we'll be rolling on to the next project. Right, take care guys, see you soon, bye.